everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tar Talks. Today, you can see we don't have Reena with us, but we do have Kaina Galia and Dandatani, who happen to be our newly appointed school captains. So, guys, just to break the ice over here, how does being school captain feel?
Go ahead, Kana.
Honestly, I think it's been great. It's really only been 1 week. Yeah, right now. Yeah, but it's been pretty nice. A lot of responsibility all of a sudden. A little bit of a rush, but mostly good stuff. Nothing bad as of now.
Done.
So I think yes, I would stress more on the responsibility part. That has increased already in the last week. We've had so many mails, so many things going on. Already students have been coming up to us and asking us to make a lot of changes with the practices going on. So I think but I feel it's more of a fun journey. I mean, coming out of the regular schedule and doing all of this is quite of it. Addressing these challenging tasks is kind of fun for me.
Yeah.
So it's a good experience.
And I know this is something you mentioned and you've talked about too, how it's been only 1 week. But I imagine because we had to go through an entire process, you guys had to apply, fill out forms, get through interviews to actually reach where you are, the position that you did get. So naturally you've had like a couple of months to think about this position. So just, I know that no one's officially invested yet, but I would like to ask you guys, what do you guys think you would like to focus on, the matters or the issues you would like to bring a change to in our school community with your new position?
Honestly, I feel like this is something that I talked about in my interview as well to Jacobson and Simon, where I said that I want to make sure that the school system is a lot more merit based rather than just just a whole lot of tokenism. So that's something that I wanted to focus on a lot. Apart from that, I think inclusivity. I think that is something that would be good to focus on because there's a lot of students who who are really passionate about stuff, but they don't really get the opportunity to put themselves out there and to be able to participate in a lot.
Yeah, 100%. And I believe that one of the very first things which I do see a change in our own school is the prefect selection process as a whole. The last 2 years, this selection has been so much more merit-based compared to being the completely tokenistic and biased approach it used to be. Mm-hmm. And that's a change, and I'm so excited to see what you guys could do about this too.
I think coming to Kaina's point, as she said about there are a lot of students, a lot of potential, but not show up. I think one thing change which I also would like to see, and I've also seen it in our batch compared to our previous years and now, the amount coming in from both environment, there's certainly a lot of sometimes peer pressure which comes in, and there are a lot of different biases, and because of that, many students who may be good at certain activities, they do not express themselves freely in that much, or may end up being influenced by someone to do something which kind of violates the school guidelines or puts them in trouble. And they don't end up doing a lot of things they really have. And given the facilities we have here, there are a lot of opportunities. Yes, at times accessing them with a lot of free time can be an issue. But we as a council would like to, first of all, work on bringing the inclusivity and trying to make ourselves more accessible so we know how much, where are the gaps in the opportunities, where students want to involve themselves even more. And we also want to inculcate that sense of responsibility in themselves, that they too need, if they want to experience that freedom and really want to thrive at that, they also need to cooperate with us and have a respect for school guidelines so we can have a smooth process.
No, I agree with that so much. And this is something I'll just bring out of what you just said. When you talk about peer pressure, a lot of people think of peer pressure as just doing bad things, being forced to do bad things. What a lot of us don't realize in the narrative is that peer pressure is also because you feel, so pressured and because you feel so judged by your peers around you, the need to not do certain things. A lot of people have great ideas which they can never materialize because of the pressure around them. And, I would love to see how you guys are able to, proceed with this particular issue. So, you guys have, spoken about different things you would like for the community. But I'll just ask both of you, what do you expect from the community in return? How do you expect them to, their attitude towards all of this, the way they're going to behave from now, or, simply the way you expect them to respond to you guys?
I think that we would just really, we're still learning. We have a lot to learn and a long way to go, obviously, because it's, like I said, it's only been a week. I think what we're looking at is just a little bit of support from them in a way where if we do end up making any mistakes that are absolutely unaccounted for, we would like everyone to just take a step back and be able to, let it go, because it is a little bit difficult for us as well. But most importantly, I think something that we have talked about before is trying to nourish the school spirit and the house spirit here, like for the respective houses. So that is something we would be really, really looking forward to getting support from this community on, because it would be great to just to just be able to, you know, have everyone be as excited for school events and house events as all of us are. I mean, I know you are too, for Spring House especially, but yeah.
So I agree with this so much. This is something I remember, mentioning in my own interview with Sarah Ma'am and Jacob sir. And that is, when we talk about school spirit, I am a huge believer in the fact that it's more than just events and more than just what you're doing. The kind of emotion behind school spirit and the kind of emotion behind the different activities you engage in is so much more bigger. And it really sets out the platform for the way your own values and beliefs function. Because if you feel so deeply for the school, you also, as you mentioned, the code of conduct, you also do in return end up following the code of conduct because you do care for what the school stands for. And
Right.
I believe in that so much. Ridan.
So I think there should be a more give and take relationship what we expect as a council with our students, because as a thing about our batch which I can surely say is that we are council which filled a lot of enthusiastic and ambitious prefects who have done a lot of work, led from MEN to a lot of events like you, Reenav and me have have this idea of the Thar Talks which has been quite successful and it's a great implementation. The more important part is that it's been implemented and it's not just been an idea.
The initiative was
The initiative, and that's I think is quite inspiring for our juniors who would also like to continue this further or take up some other initiatives. And thus we expect that for us to be able to as a council to be able to make these opportunities more accessible for them, we also expect them to be aware of the disciplinary issues or other issues which they might create.
And, I agree with what you're saying because when I think about it in a way, if there are obviously so many opportunities present in the school, and obviously we've had prefect councils who've done so much to bring change and ensure these opportunities are more accessible to the students. But unless the student body is willing to take initiatives to make something out of these opportunities, what is the point?
Absolutely, I agree.
And I fully believe that, this is something I would love to see you guys being, motivating our juniors, our own batchmates, and, genuinely working towards this. So, guys, I'll just ask you all this. Because I'm sure some members of the student body are watching this, what message would you like to share with the student body?
I think the one thing that I would like to tell you all is that we are super, super excited for this, and we're really, really looking forward to the next 1 year that we have with all of you. We really want to make this the best time, and we just hope that you are also as cooperative with us, as excited as we are to do something for you, for the entire student body. Also, just mentioning, Prisha keeps talking about how we both should go ahead and, how she's so excited to see what we've planned, but she's also a part of the prefect council. She's actually the Spring House captain, which she forgot to mention. Yeah, she forgot to mention.
I didn't forget to mention this in interview with the school captains.
Yeah, yes, letting you all know.
So, Ridan.
I think the only thing is, guys, everyone should have fun as a student body. As you talked about house spirit is not just about winning. Yes, that hunger and that strive for winning should be there. But I think it's more important the memories you're creating and having fun instead of just, there are many people who won't contribute in the house just because either the house is losing, people have been teasing or you just want to take up an initiative. I mean, participating in all these competitions it's more about the memories you create with your peers. If you come out of a step of your comfort zone and perform something, even if it's a very small role you have to contribute, it really matters to the house. So having fun is, I think, the most important thing for our student body.
And, I would say this, especially because you're talking about house and you're talking about house, I believe, is one of the first things in the school which give you a proper sense of belonging. And when, there are so many people going around asking everyone to participate in the houses, that is not for the house. That is for each member of the house, because the kind of memories you create in the house, some of my earliest memories from the school come from the house. Yeah. And when you genuinely work in that, the kind of connection, the student body would be building with each other, I believe that is what will truly help our school flourish. So that was Kaina and Ridan, the school captains on Thar Talks, and we're hoping the student body got to know them better, and we're hoping you guys could also put forth your own ideas with them. So thank you so much, and we hope to see all of you next episode.